Good morning. Actually, I probably shouldn't say that. I've got no idea when this is going up. We're doing a Q&A today, and I thought I'd just do my makeup whilst getting ready because I need to get ready anyway. All of the makeup and skincare I will use is L'Oreal Paris because they're sponsoring this video, and I owned all of this already. So I thought, why not just use that for the makeup? First question is, what is my most effective study method? Now, I'm going to give you two answers for this. One is a long-term study method, one is short-term. Long-term study method, so you start from day one, got to be cheat sheets. I need to do a full in-depth video on this, but people don't actually understand what they are. It's not just something that you memorize, it is part of your long-term active recall. Short-term, doing exam papers in half the time, because when you then get to the real exam, you end up with so much more free time that you can do the paper twice at least, and it will help you pick up on all of those silly mistakes. Next question is where, oh no, I do this every time, is where do I want to live after London? As you know, I have now moved out. I'm now living at home for the summer. I've lived on my own before, and as much as I love it in so many aspects, I have a habit of working too hard if I'm on my own, because I can only really take breaks if I'm with family or friends or a loved one. I really struggle to relax when I'm on my own. My brother's just finished uni and I'm waiting for him to hopefully get a job in London, and then I can live with my brother for a bit. I do have a backup option. Also, by the way, this is almost out. I think I've maybe got 2 uses. You can see it's almost rubbed off now. I've gone through maybe 2 or 3 bottles of this. It's the Glotion, and again, L'Oreal Paris. My backup plan, if my brother doesn't get a job in London, I am very, very tempted to try and work and live like a month abroad in a couple of places. I can do my study platform from anywhere. I can speak some French, not the best, but would love to become fluent in it. So part of me would love to live somewhere in France, whether that's Paris or rural France. Part of me also does want to go to America or Australia. There's so many things in the back of my head that I'm thinking, do I do? So I want to first wait to see what my brother does, because I would love to live with him. Also, I know this technically isn't blush. I just love using lipsticks as blush. I think it's just such a good cream. Next question made me laugh. Basically said, what artist do you listen to? If any of you know me, I think you know who I listen to most, and that is, oh my god, my voice is going, is Artemis. I know every single one of his songs off by heart. I have a habit. When I like something, I will stick to it and only listen to that. There's other artists I listen to, but he is the main one. I even took my mum to his concert at the start of the year because I also got her hooked on him. The next question asked why I moved out from London. To put it simply, James and I were always meant to move out, whether we were or weren't together, because that's when our tenancy was ending. We did part ways about a couple of weeks ago, really amicably, as I said before. It was a decision that I had been thinking about for a while, so it wasn't rash, and I'm incredibly happy to be home. I'm not in a rush to move back to London right now. I think I need to reset. My voice is going. I need to find myself, which sounds so weird to say, but because I've been with him for 3 years, it's very easy to put part of your character as almost a duo. So trying to find who I am without him is big. I was with him since I was like 19, but to know that I'm content with myself on my own, I'm gonna have to start whispering at this point. This question I get so much, and it's asking what degree I study. Graduated studying chemistry last year. I've not actually been studying since, because I basically have a study platform that I should probably post about more on here, because it's literally all I do with my life, and I think a lot of people don't actually know what I do. In my final year of uni, I had a research dissertation, and I found there was a really big gap. Loads of students knew how to learn in a classroom but not how to study, and off the back of that I built That Girl, which is my study platform. It's brought me so much happiness to see how the girls have grown, and we've got clubs on there now. We've got cooking clubs, magazine clubs. It's a safe haven, like a little universe. I always wanted to make a change in education, because growing up, especially as a girl, I found that being a nerd was something that was really uncool. The whole point of this channel really is to show that being a nerd is cool. So I say I'm studying in a lot of my videos because I don't call it work, because to me I'm not working a 9 to 5 on the platform with my girls, whether it's hosting sessions or helping them, or hopefully that makes a bit more sense. I should probably do a video just on that alone, but I'm gonna do one more question, and it said, how is your mental health these days? To be very honest with you, I really struggled when I went to LA on the most incredible brand trip. I was so happy in so many ways, but there were bits where I was so homesick, because I went away a day after a breakup of 3 years. So I was so numb. I really didn't know how to process things. Every time I had a bad thought, I would rationalize it. But bearing in mind, I'm only 2 weeks on and I feel so happy. I know in my heart that I've made the right decision, and mentally I just feel like a release. I'm with my family, I'm with my friends, I'm in the countryside. I feel like I'm where I belong at the moment. So as much as I have had a really hard few months with the breakup, moving out of London pretty rashly, I am in a very good place. But I'm in a good place because of how I chose to react to very big obstacles in my life. And I hope it proves to you that no matter what is thrown at you, you do have the choice to change your perspective on it. Because I could very easily look at everything that's happened and gone into a shell and spent weeks crying and cut off everybody. Instead, I did the opposite and I said yes to more. I spoke to my friends more, I saw my family more, and I'm in a much better place. I'm gonna leave it there. Gosh, my voice is going. I need to stop speaking, but I'm going to put my little study platform here. Thank you to L'Oreal, by the way, for sponsoring this. I was going to film this anyway, so it just makes it even better for me. But I will see you guys soon. I'm going to try and do some more long form videos because I do love making them. And have an amazing week. Thing before I go, I'm very tempted to start a podcast. If that would be of interest to you, let me know. My voice won't sound like this when I do the podcast, so don't worry. I think I'm just a bit under the weather because everything is catching up on me at once.